Cinema.
Welcome back to War with Cinema. I'm your host, Greg, a local metalhead. With me is
Par the Collector. What's up, everybody?
And this is the final episode of the joyful holiday fanatical Christmas.
Yeah. Nativity. What was the word I was thinking? Oh, Yule. Yuletide. Yuletide, dude.
And you picked Office Christmas Party.
Yeah, man. It's another one that I did I didn't do that. I saw Jingle All the Way a bunch.
Yeah.
But night before, that's what it was. I'd only seen once.
Right.
You said you wanted to do it. This was another one that I really enjoyed. And I was like, oh man, I can't believe I've only seen this once. Like TJ Miller, this is like the height of his fucking shit. Like he's in his bag in this one, as they say, because I think he makes this movie. Him and Jason Bateman. And Jennifer Aniston, she's got a couple little parts, not like tons, but she's all right.
Well, this came out in 2016.
Yeah, it's not that old, like at all.
Yeah, and I was wondering, I'm like, why have I not seen this movie? And then I watched it, and I was like, oh, I understand why I haven't seen this movie.
What? Because you think it's like Project X with Christmas?
I have, two things to say about this movie. It is not a good Christmas movie at all.
Dude, I'm putting this shit in my rotation after this year.
That being said, it's not a good Christmas movie. It is one of the most hilarious comedies I've ever seen.
It's so fucking funny, right?
Dude, I
was laughing the whole fucking time. I was like, if Greg don't like this, bro, like, what are we doing here? Like, I forgot how fucking funny, how many one-liners there are in this fucking movie.
Yes, this had me laughing nonstop because TJ Miller does like steal the show.
Oh, dude. Oh, and my girl Kate McKinnon, dude.
Yeah.
She's fucking great in this movie, dude. The HR lady. She's fucking hilarious. That's why I said, like, even if you, like I said, it uses Christmas as a vehicle, I feel like. But
it does. And that's the thing I was going to say is it doesn't have that like Christmas spirit that I look for in movies.
Not at all,
it's just a movie that's taking place during Christmas.
You're
that's
saying
really what it is.
It's a great Christmas movie, like how Die Hard is. Like it's the fact that it takes place at Christmas doesn't make it great. It's just a great movie that happens to take place at Christmas.
Right.
All right. That's fair.
Yes.
That's fair.
I mean, I wouldn't call it a great movie. It's not a great movie. It's a great comedy. It's fucking hilarious. It's just like the perfect amount of skits. It made me laugh.
Right.
But I would not call it a great movie. I would not call it a great Christmas movie, but it's just funny as fuck.
Right. So let's get into this, man. Jason Bateman. It's got a phenomenal cast.
Yeah, there's like people for days in this.
Comedy gold.
Yeah. But we'll walk through it, and I'm sure we'll bring them up as they come along. So, but Jason Bateman is working for this company. It's going through a divorce.
Company. Yeah, That's how it starts, which I love that. I love it. It starts off with a great little bit between him and the lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, I know it looks like it's a shitty part. You're giving up almost half your life, and you're never.
This is one of the best deals I've ever seen. Whatever. He's like, so she's taking all the money.
Well, it's the Christmas spirit, right? So given that's the way to look at it.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you're divorced? He's like, oh God, no, that would be financially ruining me.
It's just pretty funny.
He's like, here, this is for you. And he's like, oh, what'd you get me? And he's like, it's my final bill. And a Christmas card. Mm-hmm. My wife had us all dressed up like One Direction. And he's Harry Styles. All right. Yeah, but anyways, it's just a good little bit. But
it's pretty funny.
Jennifer Aniston.
Well, then they go back to the office, and then he gets back with TJ Miller, because TJ Miller is the head of this.
It's his branch. This tech company.
Right.
That it was their dad's. Jennifer Aniston is his older sister, and I'm assuming.
And I love that they made them brother and sister. Like, I love that dynamic.
Yeah,
because if they would have been anything else, it wouldn't have worked. But brother sister, it works perfectly.
Right, because it's enough love to keep them through it.
So I watched the trailer to this first to like figure out what the fuck this movie was even about, and it's actually in the trailer. And I laughed for 5 minutes straight. My wife's like, "Can you stop?" Because it's fucking annoying. But whenever he's talking to Jennifer Aniston, and he says something. She's like, well, then we have something in common.
Yeah.
Why?
He's like, you're going to look so fucking stupid. And she's like, well, then we'll have something in common.
She's like, so mean.
Yeah, I've said that before about my sister when she's walking out. She's so fucking mean.
This shit made me laugh for 5 minutes straight. It was
When
so
they wrestle on the fucking floor,
Yes.
it's like you almost believe for a minute though that they could be brother sister.
Mhm.
And she's like, he's turning blue. He's like, we tap out in this family. She's what she's bringing out, and that's why I think I like her so much in this movie. It's like when she did We the Millers.
Yeah.
She's going out of her comfort zone because
She works great in comedies when she's playing like the stuck-up cunt. Like it just works for her.
Well, I get that, but I'm saying when I think of that kind of her doing those, I'm thinking like the one she does with Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Shit like that. Like that's her doing comedy, but it's not like her really like this is like one of those raunchier ones.
Yeah.
Like We're the Millers and like Horrible Bosses.
Oh yeah.
Like she's not doing normal comedy, like she's doing dirtier comedy. And like she was on fucking Friends, so you don't think of that when you think of her. Like you would almost forget she's in this fucking movie until you watch it. Like because there are so many like there's everybody on a certain level, and then she's like kind of up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's what the thing is. Everyone is pretty much a comedian, like an established comedian, besides like Jason Bateman. Well, I mean, he is, but
like this is kind of like I felt like when he was transforming into doing everything.
Probably, yeah.
Because he did Horrible Bosses around here. He did The Switch.
Because this is
like
him. That's the one thing I can say about Jason Bateman. He's playing Jason Bateman, like his normal wheelhouse self. He's not going like above and beyond.
Loved Olivia Munn in this. She's super hot, by the way.
Yeah.
Didn't think she was a great Psylocke in X-Men franchise, but I liked her in this.
She was okay.
Yeah, somebody had to play a hot chick, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I thought she did a passable job. Shout out to Jimmy Buckets. Jimmy Butler makes a cameo. I wish the Bulls would have never got rid of him. But just felt like I had to mention that.
I knew you were going to say something about him.
You know, I have to.
Yeah.
I mean, he was like the most...
Was he?
He was like one of the best players in the league at that time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he won like Defensive Player of the Year.
I was curious if he was like a nobody or he was like actually was that big of a deal.
Nah, he's good. He's top 10 in the league.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say. He took the Heat to the finals and by himself, pretty much. I mean, they lost terribly, but
he got him there.
He got him there. Yeah. Anyways, no.
So basically, Jennifer Aniston is saying that their branch is not making enough money.
Exactly.
They need to be at 12% profits, but they're at 6.5% profits.
In like normal business, it is like 7%. So like they're not really struggling. They're,
They're doing fine.
Right, but you can tell that they could be doing better, but because TJ Miller's like the cool boss, he doesn't like to fire people. He doesn't like to he's fucking off all the time.
Yeah.
And he's a trust fund kid, so he doesn't give a shit. Like, it's just
he does give a shit. He doesn't care about the business. He cares about the environment, the culture, and family.
He just likes making people happy.
Right.
And his dad, like I said, owned the company, and because his dad was kind of like, he was the favorite. So like he never had to work for anything. His dad made sure everything was like, I love that part where she's like, Dad missed my graduation from Harvard so she could go to the fucking X Games with you. She's like, and you weren't even competing. She's like, you sponsored a fucking snowboard. And that's already funny enough, but then he fucking, I don't know if he improvised the line or not, but he's like, we got the bronze. I fucking died.
That's like the brown gold.
Like I said, there's tons of those, like just little gems that they drop.
It's zinger. Like he does. I want to hope like most of this is just improvised and he's just throwing those one-liners and they're just hitting because
I feel like these are the best kind of movies. Sometimes it's just like we talked about it before when we did Night Before, and we've talked about it with like This Is the End and shit. Like I love it when it doesn't feel like they're acting, like they're just hanging out.
Yeah, they're having fun.
Right.
I think that's why I love Knocked Up so much because
Right.
you can tell it's just a bunch of friends hanging out,
Right.
making a
Frat
movie.
house, pretty much shit. Like,
Right.
The first opening scene, it's like one of my favorite opening scenes of any movie. It's just them broing the fuck out, like being complete children.
It's like what it's pretty much most people after college, like what they're doing before they get their shit together.
Exactly. I was just about to say before they start being real adults.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you're an adult, but you don't know you're an adult.
Right.
You still think you're a fucking kid.
Yeah.
But
So she wants to fire 80%, not 80, 40%.
80 out of like 200 people that worked there.
Yeah, at 40% of their staff
to make up for what they lost in profit.
Right.
And then she wants to cancel bonuses and
no
she's
Christmas
pretty much
party.
Scrooging the fuck out of these people.
Right.
And she doesn't give a shit about anything because she's the problem child.
She's the ice queen.
That's a great scene. As soon as she comes off the fucking elevator, like old girl from SNL almost has a fucking panic attack because like they know how big of a bitch she is.
Yeah.
Rita, where's my brother? He's at a thing with Elon Musk and it's a tech conference and let's do this over again. Where's my brother? He's Christmas shopping. That's what I thought. Like. And then she just goes through the office, and of course she has to put that she doesn't like Christmas, and she's like tearing shit down.
Mm-hmm.
And she does a great job of setting up, like, of course I'm gonna be the fucking Ebenezer in this one,
right? At the same time, this is when Jason Bateman meets Demi Lovato, and she's doing all this tech stuff. What she's trying to do
Did you just call her Demi Lovato?
What's her name?
Olivia Munn.
Olivia Munn. I don't know why I said
Demi Lovato's bad though.
Yeah. Olivia Munn.
Yeah, she's bad.
So she's trying to set up a network through electricity, which is not possible. So
I was
it was
gonna
really
ask
weird.
you, bro, like at all this, I know it's a comedy and I know it doesn't really matter either fucking way, but like, I don't know. I feel like most people have seen this movie, but if not, like at the end, it's nothing crucial. Like we're not going to spoil or ruin anything.
Yeah, it's not.
But I was thinking that this time around watching it because the first time I don't think I gave a fuck.
Yeah. You're not paying attention to that.
This time around, I was like, Greg knows about shit kind of like this. Like, I'm gonna ask him if this is like even a thing.
No,
like
it's not. It's not possible.
I was like, if that was true, why the fuck isn't this a thing? Like, why doesn't this exist already? Like,
this is very much like a stoner thought. When somebody's getting high and they want to say some like smart dumb shit, it's like, why doesn't Wi-Fi work through electricity? Right. Like, yeah, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, it's like
that's why it's not a thing because it's not a thing.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much. Like,
that's what she's doing is she's trying to set this whole thing up, and
she's like a cool hacker chick.
Yeah,
and she works under Jason Bateman, but she like bullies him because she likes him.
Right, and I called it right off the bat.
Yeah,
because after interaction, I was like,
after the look, yeah,
they're getting together.
Yeah, but like I like that part.
It's a cute little part.
It's a sweet movie. I think it is. Like, it's raunchy as fuck, and I love that part about it. But it does have some heart to it. Like,
well, that's the thing is they're trying to build that like everything's good Christmas spirit, but it just does not work in this movie.
Well, I think the end kind of like it. Like they didn't really need some of that shit.
Yeah,
like
it just
the part with T.J. Miller and his sister. Like they needed that conversation to like show
that
their
like,
relationship was fucked up, but they're trying to heal.
Yeah, that was like the crux of the movie,
right? And like, of course, you had to give Walter a job and shit like that. Like parts like that was cool, but I felt like after that, and then you wrap up Jason Bateman and her, we didn't need some of the other shit that went on after that. Like,
yeah, they're just trying to have extra plot points. That's all. So yeah, she's having this meeting and they're gonna fire some of the people.
She takes his fucking chair.
That was fucking hilarious. She's like, "You can sit." He's like, "I'd rather stand."
This is my branch. I'll stand. Thank you. She's like, Rita, take his chair.
Yeah, that was fucking. That's a power move right there. That was fucking hilarious. Another part I laughed at was she said something, and Jennifer Aniston's character said something, and then there was a fart, and then what's her name was like, "Sorry, I got nervous. I fart."
I'm a nervous farter.
And then she pulls out Jesus.
She's gold in this fucking movie. Dude.
I love this character. She's the HR lady that's trying to like make it all good. And then Jennifer Aniston.
Are you body shaming her right now? Some people find it offensive that your breasts. She's like, go ahead and put fucking Common and Rudolph back in the stable or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, but I was gonna say Jennifer Aniston is talking to T.J. Miller's character, and they're arguing back and forth, and she's like, "I don't need this crazy fart and cheese lady." That shit was fucking hilarious. I get off on dumb shit like this.
Oh, it was gold, dude. And then he's like, I'm sitting down now because you wanted me to.
Because I choose to.
And then it's like a shitty chair.
Right.
And then like he's like, "Oh yeah, party's definitely off." That was a good little
ongoing joke.
I love that shit.
So they came to the agreement that if they can get this tech company to work with them, their business, that she won't fire anybody.
Yeah, it's a $14 million contract.
Right.
That'll pretty much solve everything.
Yep. So that's what the whole movie's about, is getting this contract so they can save the company.
Right. And TJ Miller, he's like the Van Wilder.
Yeah.
Of the family. Like, he can throw a great party because that's all he does is get fucked up and just like be that. So he goes all out, you know, and you just thinking like, how much fucking money do these people have? Like, are they like Bruce Wayne fucking rich? Like, and then you find out later on in the movie that like he's going broke. Like, he's just spending everything he's got because he just wants to keep his dad's company alive.
Yeah.
And he doesn't care about being rich and all that shit. He just wants people to have jobs because that's what his dad cared about.
I feel like that's some shit you would do. Like, if you had all this money and you ran a company, you would just spend all your money to make everyone happy.
I mean, I would definitely, like, if I ever was in that position to be in charge of people, like, I would want it to be a place that people would want to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't ever want somebody to get up and be like, if I have to look at this motherfucker today, like, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I would never want to be that kind of boss. Like, but that'll probably never happen. So we're good there. But yeah, so they do it big, dude. They got a nice building. It's a bigger building.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think they own the whole thing, or do they?
No, I'm sure they only own a few stories of it.
Because the security lady, she's got a couple good parts in it too.
Yeah.
She's got the tasers and shit. I love that later on. So they get the party set up, and the whole thing is they're trying to get this guy Walter Davis to get the $14 million. Well,
right.
They convince him to come to the party,
mm-hmm.
and they're getting the party going and everything like that. And he shows up. He's not really feeling it. He's about to leave, and one of the guys that works there has tried to convince everybody that he has a girlfriend, but he's a fucking nerd and he ain't got one. So he pays a hooker. Which, by the way, old girl, she keeps popping up in these fucking movies, dude.
I heard some people didn't like her in this, but I love seeing her in everything.
I think it was crazy because, like, they didn't like her in this, but they liked her in 22 Jump Street.
Jillian Bell.
This came out first.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't they like her in this?
I love her in these kind of, like, pop-up roles.
Silly, just crazy fucking, like, yeah. I love that shit.
Yeah, I like that it tied the two together. This and The Night Before.
Mm-hmm.
Just by her.
Yeah.
Her alone.
Yeah, I forgot she was in it. That's like, but she's great.
She's
Alexi, open my fucking door. I can shut the door, Alexi. It's 2016. I'm a fucking woman.
Yeah.
Shut the door. But
yeah, she's a pimp. So she's the one that like rents out this hooker to this nerd for the night.
Right. And she's selling coke to a couple of the guys that work there.
Yeah.
And
hand jobs.
Yeah, she does that too. She's a good worker.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's funny because the bag
they have a snow machine.
Looks just like the bags of fake snow that they put it.
That's what's really funny is I seen the snow machine and I was like, wouldn't it be funny if it was just cocaine just being shot out? And then sure enough, she drops the bag of cocaine.
I saw that foreshadowing earlier in the movie when she picked up like 3 of them and just.
Yeah,
because I thought that's what they were off the get. I was like,
that's why
they're going hard, dude.
Right.
I was like, that's a fucking good little bit. But anyways, it shoots this right into Walter Davis's face, and of course he turns the fuck up immediately.
Which he's great, by the way. That actor, he's great in this movie.
I forgot Vance Joseph, I believe is his name, or Joseph Vance, one of them.
Courtney B. Vance.
Got the Vance part right.
Yeah.
Anyways,
but he was great. I loved him.
I love when he fucking tries to swing across with the lights. Fucking lands on that filing cabinet.
Dude, that shit hurt.
It hurt me watching that shit. Like, your ribs are gone, brother.
You know they put that in the trailer? Like, that's a weird thing to put in the trailer. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter when it's.
I thought he was gonna walk it off, and then like next scene goes to the stretcher. I love you guys. Can't wait to be here.
It's hard to remember all the little bits in this movie. There were so many funny parts that it's like,
yeah, it is.
How do we remember them all?
A lot of them are just like little one-liners.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
A lot of these people were on sitcoms and stuff like that, so they do these little witty banter, these little things back and forth that are great. You know,
I know I should have written some of them down because they were great.
It really was. Like, I love that there was like a beef between the legal department and the fucking sales department.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, why don't you go get some of that salmon? Like, they kept pushing the fucking salmon. Like, why don't you get some of that salmon tray? I like salmon. I hate fucking sales. He's like, sales hate you because you get to tell them what to do. Well, we're fucking right. Like,
oh, yeah, because what's his name is in it? From Hot Tub Time Machine? I can't remember that guy's name. Bald guy.
oh, yeah, Rob something.
Rob
Caudry or
Caudry.
Caudry, yeah.
He's pretty funny.
Yeah, he's great.
Small part.
Yeah, he's good with little bits.
Whiskey
like
went down the wrong pipe. Now it's hard for me to talk.
You sound like, what's his face?
What's that?
An old, I don't know. Like an old country singer or something.
Oh, a country singer.
It's like trying to like tell a story.
Yeah, yeah,
Just
yeah.
to clear his throat for like 10 minutes. Johnny Cash used to do that a lot. Like, well, you know, well, back then, and he used to do shit.
Maybe I can sing like country singer now and make us a bunch of money.
That would be cool. I'm down. Just give me a producing credit.
But TJ Miller, like his voice is so iconic. I was trying to think what he voiced that I remember his name from. But the only thing I can come up with is when he was in Deadpool, which I fucking love that character.
I really thought that was like, out of all the stuff he's done, I felt like it was like, he was funny, but I didn't feel like he did anything crazy. Like, I didn't really do a lot with him.
Yeah.
Which I get, he's not a huge role, but yeah, Ryan Reynolds just shines so hard.
That's the thing. Ryan Reynolds is going to outshine most people, but I thought he was a nice little addition. But I was trying to think. I can't like picture where I like heard him from. His voice just like stuck with me.
He did Silicon Valley, which was a show on HBO for a while.
Yeah.
It was a good show. It was pretty funny.
I know he was on How to Train Your Dragon.
Right. He did some voice there. He's done, he was in Transformers 4.
And for some reason, his character has all the rest of his money strapped to his body for $400,000.
Well, because like you could tell he's a fucking idiot, but like his heart's he's got a big heart. And it's in the right place because he's wearing his dad's Santa suit, and like it's hilarious because like he's giving himself a pep talk because he know that like if they don't get this contract, like all this was for nothing, and like he's gonna just be a fucking failure, like his sister said. And
right.
He's just like, God, if you tell your dad, you know, tell him we love him and we miss him. And then he's got like a picture of his dad in the Santa suit with him when he was a little kid. It's just like a nice little part.
I like that little part. He has his thumb over Jennifer Aniston's character.
And he's like, and could you tell David Bowie and Prince that they're amazing and we all miss them?
Yes, we do.
Labyrinth, Purple Rain, they know. They know. Like just little gold that he does through this whole fucking movie. I love when he's up on stage with old boy and you know they're partying out and then he gets old girl from HR up there and she's doing the fucking robot.
Yeah,
when I say H, you say R. She's a fucking valuable asset to this company, just like the rest of you motherfucker. And it just looks like they're having the greatest thing. And then I realized about halfway through this movie, I was like, this is really just Project X at Christmas time.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it's so crazy because like that part where she finally gets to the office because the fucking Uber driver, even she does stand up. And she's funny.
She was pretty funny.
A little bit. You know, it's funny you don't hear that name a lot, Carol. It's like old ladies. Like, I gotta get home to see my stories. My mom's name's Carol. Like, it's hilarious. I have that name on my chest. Like,
I mean, it's not Carol, but my mom's name is Caroline.
Oh, okay. See. But yeah, like, it is funny because it's like an older name. You don't hear like young chicks.
I know. I love at the end of the movie, she's yelling at this old lady. Is your name Carol?
You look like a Carol.
Carol!
Can you hear me? Carol!
She was pretty funny, the little part she had. She's like, yeah, it's my first day as an Uber. First day on the JOB.
They gave me 3-star dicks.
No, she's like, bunch of bitches.
Oh, yeah. What'd you say? I said they're a bunch of bitches.
It's like her ongoing joke in this movie. Bunch of bitches.
And the Carol thing, which is just gold.
Yeah.
But
so she finds out.
Yeah, as soon as she walks up, like she's 2 feet away from getting crushed by a fucking copier from God knows how high up.
Yeah.
Like, and I just thought to myself, like, damn, that looked really good, like CGI wise.
Yeah.
Like, it looked like that shit would have really fucking killed her. And I was just thinking to myself, like, I wonder how much budget that costs. Like,
Probably not a lot.
That. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
computer wise.
I mean, 2016, 5 years ago, probably still not a lot.
Yeah, you don't think so?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you have the shit to do it.
Yeah.
Stunt wise, there's some shit like when they jump the cars over the bridge, which is fucking hilarious.
You know, sorry, you made me think of something from work. There was so I was on the fish line the other day, right? And you know, we stacked those totes up 5 high, and motor driver was pulling them away, and a whole stack fell 2 inches away from the person that counts the totes. This fucking lady did not flinch at all. And these totes are fucking heavy. I'm sure you remember picking them. But it's just like, I heard it fall, and I look up, and she's still just writing shit on her fucking clipboard. Was not phased at all by these totes that almost killed her.
Did she see them, though?
They were right beside her. She could have not seen them.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If she didn't see them, you're not going to flinch because you didn't know. That's why she didn't.
Well, I figured if
if she turned around and watched them go down, then yeah, all right, maybe.
Well, I figured them falling 2 inches away from her would make her like scream or something. Yeah. No, she didn't.
She might have not heard it, honestly. You know how loud it gets in there. For real, though.
It made me look up, and I was like 20 feet away.
Oh, well, she's just deaf.
Yeah.
Clearly she's deaf.
No, she's a gangster. But anyway,
it's like when you hear gunshots go off, like the natural reaction is to kind of like get down and like people don't do shit.
Right.
You know they've been through some shit. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's how you grew up. All right, cool. All right, man. Remind me not to fuck with him. But I love that. I don't know why I thought that part was so cool because she like looks up and she's super pissed.
Yeah.
At one part, this dude is riding a horse dressed like Jesus through the party. And like its wildest part. Fuck this place. They're firing us. Burn this motherfucker down. What department are you in? Oh,
I don't work here.
Who's with me? I was just like, how fucking like life is that? Like, I don't work here, dude, but I wouldn't take this shit. You know?
Right. I couldn't imagine working in an office.
Oh, old boy that played Randall or whatever it is, the dude that hit on the redheaded girl Rita, and he's got like the baby fetish. That shit was fucking hilarious. I love that shit.
I was so uncomfortable.
He's like, I'm sorry, I just got carried away.
Yeah.
And he like gets into the fetal position. I think I got a mess in my diaper. She's like, oh my God, this is my worst nightmare.
You saved that shit for the 4th date.
Like a normal person. I'm like, who does that? Like, yeah, now that's, I mean, different strokes for different folks. Not shaming nobody.
Everyone has their thing.
Not shaming nobody.
No. Just save it for the 4th date.
It was funny as fuck, though.
Yeah.
Like I said,
there's some people that have like weird fetishes, like diaper fetishes.
Yeah.
I don't get that, but you know.
I don't know. There's a lot of shit that people are into that I'm just like, I don't know, dude. Not for me, man.
Right.
Not built that way, I guess.
I just always wonder, like, where did the wires get crossed in your life that made you think that was like sexual?
That's some trauma. That's some trauma.
Or trauma.
Yeah, something not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody from a healthy childhood comes out with some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
This is very true.
Yeah. It's like, fuck, even the shit that I like, I'm like sometimes like, how bad was it? You know what I mean? Anyways, but I feel bad because I feel like I'm missing out on some of this, and I just watched it today. So
yeah.
Like, I don't, but
I watched it last night, and I'm skipping over some of the jokes.
I remember I laughed the whole fucking movie.
It's fucking hilarious. So, Christmas party gets fucked.
Oh, well, they find out that from Kate McKinnon's character that that guy that they've been swindling all night, or that they've been like whining and dining all night, and like Walter that they've been trying to get, he got fired, and that's the only reason he came to the party.
Oh right, yeah.
Because he got fired, and he was just like, "Fuck it, I got nothing to lose. These people are trying to kiss my ass because they think I got money for them. So let me do that."
Yeah.
And they find out that everything that they did, the office is fucked. It's been
right, because he goes to the hospital and then he talks to Jennifer Aniston. She's like, "You didn't sign a contract, so you didn't get him. You didn't get the contract." So, and he feels like a failure. He's let everyone down. So he goes outside drinking, and that's when.
Well, I love that bit because Walter's like, "Let's get fucked up," because like he's high as shit on coke, you know?
Right.
And he's like, "I'm still thinking so fucking clear, man. Like, I'm thinking so fucking clear." And then that's when they start bonding because they're both super fucked up. But like, TJ Miller's like, "I don't drink heavy anymore because bad things happen." Like, "Oh, come on, how bad can it be?" He's like, "My sister's horse comes up missing, crashed a yacht." And he goes on this laundry list of fucking things that's just like terrible shit. He's just like, "You know what, for you though, yeah, all right." And then it goes into that awesome party sequence where they're just fucking dancing and rapping and shit. And I don't know, it's like my favorite part of the movie. That little bit, right?
Yeah,
there.
the party. Yeah, I know.
And then you get to see Jason Bateman, an old girl dressed as Sumo Snowman. There you go. That was a tongue twister.
Yeah.
And, you get to see their little, that's cute. And but when they Walter gets fucked up, and then they find out that he ain't in charge anymore. TJ Miller goes off with the Julia. What'd you say her name was again?
Jillian something.
The girl from 22 Jump Street.
You call her Jillian.
We'll just call her that. So they go back to her like they have to like try to go rescue TJ Miller.
Yeah.
And
well, there was one part that I wanted to touch on. I mean, it's not even that big of a part, but so ahead. Santa was writing something or whatever, and there's a song playing. You recognize the singer? It's fucking Dio. Ronnie James Dio is singing that like Christmas carol.
Was he?
Yeah. And I had to look it up because I'm like, is that Dio? It sounds like Dio. I haven't heard that song. I haven't heard him sing that song. But yeah, it's Dio.
Are you talking about when he's going down the stairs on the toboggan? I didn't notice that. I'll have to go back and listen. That's cool though. And it looks like it's really him. Like, it makes me wonder, like, did he really take that hit? You know what I mean? I'm sure there was pads and shit down
Well, I was talking about where Jesus was riding the horse or something outside of the window.
Oh.
It's like a slow motion, and you hear
that's when they were pushing the fucking vending machine out.
That's what it was, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know that it said something about Jesus, and he was doing something.
Oh, yeah, that's when he comes in, hands open on the horse.
Yeah.
So I said they, like, took some cool party scenes that, like, you didn't see in Project X.
Right.
Even though... that movie still
I haven't seen Project X.
Dude,
so.
it is a wild ass movie, bro.
Is it?
Like, if you ever got to go to a party like this, like, it's insane. But it's only something that could never, like, I don't think it could really happen, dude. It would get shut the fuck down immediately.
Maybe, but so
in the neighborhood that this supposedly takes place in, though, it would never happen, bro.
Well, there was one year
Thousands of people
where it was a New Year's party, and it was in the back of fucking BFE. Like, if you take that road all the way down and keep going, it eventually just turns into woods, right? There's a dirt road that you can take off. You take that down for a few more miles, and you get to this, like, clearing. There's a guy that owns all this land, and one New Year's, people threw a party there, and you brought your Christmas tree. Your Christmas tree was your entry into this party, because they threw it on the bonfire. But it was so many people, Nick. There was no like chaperone, no like security. There was like it was just ridiculous.
Right, but that's in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, like an open field.
Yeah. But those things
we're talking about a residential gated fucking neighborhood, like, and that's what's so wild about it. Think of like 100,000 people, like you'd fit in an arena.
A party is a party, though. You have a bunch of crazy people. It doesn't matter where they're at. It can get out of hand.
These motherfuckers parked a SL 600 into a fucking pool, son. Like, they were on another level.
Yeah,
dude, it was fucked.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's nothing groundbreaking, but just the fact of how hard these fucking kids were going in this house It's hilarious.
But that's what I'm saying. You can go that hard in a field too with bonfire.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying you can't, but that's what made Project X such a, because we're talking about like an MTV Cribs type house that they just fucking destroyed, son.
Kind of like Neighbors.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm picturing in my head.
That was, I mean, those were nice houses, but this house was nicer. Like this is like a movie type house. Like you're just like, holy shit, you made it. Like,
yeah,
that house.
I see.
And these kids just fucking lose control because it's like not that big a deal, but then like one of the kids invited everybody, like even motherfuckers from Craigslist and shit.
Well, it's kind of like this party and Office Christmas party.
She's like, who'd you send it to? Everybody in Chicago.
Yeah.
Because they're all fucked up, you know. And
by the way, I love that this takes place in Chicago. I
thought you'd like that. I forgot it did, honestly. But then the Jimmy Butler reference made sense.
It had the opening scene with the architecture, the red thing, and I go to Chicago once a year, and I recognized it. I'm like, this is Chicago. And the wife's like, I don't know. Let me check it, and it was Chicago. I was like, yeah, I like it.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I love Chicago.
I like the Bulls.
Yeah. Chicago Cubs.
I don't really give a shit about baseball, but
Chicago Bulls.
I love the Bulls.
Yeah.
Blackhawks are all right. My dad likes the Blackhawks, the hockey team.
Oh, I see.
I'm a Lightning fan, though.
Yeah.
But, yes, Chicago is an awesome city. The second city.
Mm-hmm.
The Windy City. A lot of good movies come from Chicago. And they have one of the best mafias.
The Dark Knight came from Chicago.
Whatchamacallit? And Transformers 3. My favorite Transformers took place in Chicago.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of fucking destroyed Chicago. But
and they have the best pizza.
Oh, calm down. I don't even like New York City, but their pizza is better.
No. Chicago
deep dish is good, bro, but it's not as good as a fucking slice you fold.
Have you had a Chicago deep dish?
Yes.
Like legitimate?
I mean, like, no, not like
authentic?
Been to Chicago and had one, no. But I guess I'll hold my opinion until I've had it. But I've had plenty of New York style.
Yeah.
I think it's fantastic.
No, I'm being facetious. They're both equally good in their own way.
I think it's just personal preference, honestly. I just don't like eating my pizza with a fucking fork.
Yeah,
and knife,
I get
you
it.
know what I mean? But
Right.
it doesn't mean that's not fantastic.
Yeah.
I've seen some of the places that serve like traditional deep dish Chicago, and it looks fucking fantastic either way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it just puts down to personal preference at that point.
Right.
So anyways, I don't know, like I feel bad, like I'm trying to think of some other funny shit from it, but I just want to get to the point where like definitely watch this movie. Like definitely go see this if you want to put it either.
Well, we're at the end. Let's just wrap it up.
Yeah.
So Jillian
oh yeah, I forgot about it. We didn't tell him that, did we?
Yeah. So Jillian captures him and
it's a great scene. They're all driving. Oh, and then they just turn Jennifer Aniston into the fucking equalizer too, which I love that part.
Right.
She just starts beating the shit out of
Yeah.
these
Two
Russian
guys come in, she's like, I got this.
Who wants to fucking play? Yeah, like, you believe it, she's gonna handle it. And then she gets back into the minivan, like she whooped their ass fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's like, I'll shoot you in the fucking head, and then the hooker in the back seat, which is great. She's like, but then he'll crash the car. Really? Is that what you want to say right now? You should start a podcast.
Oh my god! Thank you for saying that.
You should start a podcast called Jimmy Says Dumb Shit.
Yes, I laughed so hard at that shit.
That's dumb shit out at inappropriate times or whatever the fuck it was. I just died, dude.
I died laughing. That shit was hilarious.
Customer service is out, but I could fuck you up. Like she's gold in the little bit she has.
Right. When they go to get information to find out where he's at, the HR lady sees a guy playing the knife game. Hand, and she just slides her hand near him.
I love when they fucking rake each other out before they, try to jump over the bridge. Cause like he keeps saying, "Oh, I love that line." It's a
callback to what he said in the beginning of the movie. He's like,
which I love that scene. He's like, "What do you mean you've only seen the first one? They only keep getting more fast and more furious." I said, "That's fucking stupid, hilarious." Like. So I said, TJ Miller, this is by far the best movie he's ever done. Like,
yeah, I want him to do more comedy like this. Like, this is where he really shines.
He's done other shit. I don't know why I can't think of it right now, but...
I mean, I looked it up. It's not a whole lot.
It's not really?
Not really.
I feel like I've seen him in more than he's been in. Oh, but yeah,
You have to take your butter biscuit hat off.
that was getting hot because I wore a long sleeve too for some reason.
Yeah.
Cowboys.
That thing is ridiculous. I keep looking at it.
Dude, this is the greatest hat I've ever bought, dude.
Butter biscuit.
I wish they had two. I would have definitely got you one.
No, I will not wear that.
I would have put Greg on top. Like, War with Cinema. These would have been our butter biscuit hats.
Butter biscuit. War with Cinema. Brought to you by Butter Biscuit.
If this is a fucking real team, shout out. This is the only sponsor I ever want in life.
Butter biscuit.
I want to be an ambassador for the fucking West Connecticut fucking butter biscuits. So bad, dude. Please get at me.
Did you ask the guy, like, what is this? And he's like, it's $1. That's what it is.
No, it was a lady.
Mm.
She wasn't very friendly. And I've bought stuff from her before, too.
He's probably having a bad day.
I got a bunch of toys, though. I say a bunch. I got like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Some action figures, light work. Picked up a couple little things for you for Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Some stuff.
Oh, I forgot one of my movies. The wife and I opened Christmas presents, and she bought me the game. Criterion Collection.
Oh, Michael Douglas.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. That's good shit. That's good shit. Who was I talking to about Edgar Wright the other day?
Mm-hmm.
And I was just telling him, like, oh, it was my sister. Because she doesn't have Scott Pilgrim, so I was going to get
Oh, okay.
And I was like, yeah, Greg loves that fucking director, dude. Like, he's just, like, you know, like, he's done some all right movies, you know? I was like, I just don't think he's done
Shaun of the Dead?
Yeah, that's, like, it, dude.
No.
Like, I like Hot Fuzz. I don't love Hot Fuzz.
Yeah.
I like At the World's End more than I do Hot Fuzz, but it's still not great. Like, it's not perfect. You know, Shaun of the Dead is, like, their perfect movie.
Yeah.
I feel like with Nick Frost and Simon Pegg.
He actually did a movie recently. It came out. I haven't watched it, but I want to check it out. I heard it's pretty good.
I think I heard about that too.
Yeah.
Baby Driver was good. It wasn't fantastic. But
Baby Driver is more of like an experimental film. Like, I want to put a chase movie to music and have it like sync up.
Right.
So in that aspect, I really appreciate it. But as far as like a story goes, it's very like meh.
Now, if he would have done,
He's just one of the best.
Ant-Man, maybe.
He's just one of the best, like, when it comes to like style and editing that we have in Hollywood. Like, his style and editing cannot be matched. He's so good. And that's why I like Scott Pilgrim, because it's like,
it is a good movie.
It's just style and the editing and everything. I love that fucking movie.
I love the Versus kind of Street Fighter type deal.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was pretty cool. I hadn't seen that in a movie before.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty awesome to see.
Yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
the music is so good.
Mm-hmm. I saw the Christmas Chronicles. I told you that?
Yeah.
And I told you I saw the second one.
Oh, did you see the second one? You like it?
I hated it.
Oh, it's worse.
Yeah, I did not like it
Oh.
nearly as much.
Oh.
At all, really.
That sucks.
It was like they took everything. It was perfect the way it was, but like the new one, the second one, they took the kid from Deadpool 2,
Mm-hmm.
the one that played Fire Fist,
Right.
and they made him an elf that like was so bad that turned into a human, which I didn't understand, because that's like saying like, what, so we're that bad that we're like the worst form or
Yeah.
something. But I don't know. First of all, the elves aren't real like traditional elves that you see in the movies. They're like little creatures, which I don't like. I like my elves to just be like kids, like, you know, in the Tim Allen ones. I think that's like one of the best things they ever went with.
We just watched the first and second one.
Like, they're 500 years old, but they look like they're 7. I love
Right.
that. I thought that was hilarious. She's like, I'm with somebody from rapping. Like, I love that little line from the first Santa Claus. He's like, are you with anybody? She's like, yeah, I'm seeing somebody in rapping. And it's like a 7-year-old little girl.
Right.
Like, it's just funny. But I don't know. But I didn't enjoy that as much. The second one. But the first one is gold.
Yeah.
I'll probably watch that one more.
Like I said, it's fun. It's not the greatest movie, but it's fun.
I will say this, you know, not just because we did this, but like I said, it's probably the most that I've watched new Christmas movies to see if I could find anything to add to my rotation.
That's what I did the past couple of years.
You know?
Yeah.
just to see, because like it does get a little mundane. I watch the same 10, 11 every fucking year over and over.
Right. And they do come out with new ones like every year. So you have like a pool you can pull from.
I know, but some of them, man, are just straight like B movie shit.
Well, I tried to watch the one with Anna Kendrick and I hated it.
I didn't think it was that bad. I like Bill Hader though, and I like Anna Kendrick.
I mean, I kind of did too, but they're basically just doing Santa Claus all over again.
Pretty much.
That's what I didn't like about it. It's like not a new story. It's just Santa Claus
I don't
again.
want to be Santa.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to be Santa, but you're a girl. So I don't know. It's got like a cool little message at the end, but
Yeah.
like I said, it was cute and the kids like it. So I mean, I don't hate it. I'll watch it again, but
Right.
it's not like groundbreaking shit. But the first Christmas Chronicles I loved because it had that adventure. It had that, you know, and Kurt Russell, it's like almost he was like made to play fucking Santa.
Right.
Like
It was cool to watch him Santa.
Yeah.
As Santa.
You know,
It sucks that the second one's not that good.
I mean, like I said, I mean, you can watch it for yourself, bro. You know,
I'm sure I'll check it out just to see.
but I didn't think it was that great.
But you know what was great?
Kids liked it.
This movie.
This movie.
Office Christmas Party.
You thought it was great. I'm so glad we finished it on a strong note, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad you liked it.
Me too. So yeah, they get into this car accident, and that's when Anna Kendrick, not her, Jennifer Aniston, makes
it
up
was
with
hilarious.
TJ Miller.
He flips it and goes into that big station they have down there.
Yeah, it knocks
Chicago.
out all the
Power.
not the power, the internet
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
throughout the whole country. That's where it ties back, where her using the internet or Wi-Fi to go through electricity to get Wi-Fi from light bulbs or whatever.
And it works.
And finally, yeah, she gets it to work. Her Christmas miracle. Her and Jason Bateman get together. Their Christmas miracle.
It heals Jennifer Aniston and TJ Miller's characters because it's like, hey, you're gonna fuck up. Look what you know. You look how these great people that care about you, like, you know, you're just the dad would be proud, and it's like it's a good part. I think it's really what saves the movie.
It's a good, like, heartfelt movie, but it just didn't feel like a Christmas movie. You know what I mean?
They don't beat you over the head with like that kind of part of
Yeah.
it, like, you know, like, yo, it's about giving and this and that.
Yeah.
But like,
They tried, didn't work, but it's fucking hilarious, and I'll probably watch it again.
And I love that we good.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
It's just a big computer. This is the one you got to worry about.
That's right.
Uh,
Now I'm doing it. But yeah, it wraps it up. I love the gag reel at the end.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, it's pretty good.
I rented the movie and I turned it off right at credits.
I watched the unrated one, bro. A lot of dicks in this one.
I only saw the one where they 3D printed the guy's dick. That's the only one.
I don't know. I guess I saw it.
And that's one too many, so that's a lot of dick.
And they made fun of old boys because the shit was crooked as fuck.
Oh, I didn't.
Like the two guys that actually, you know what's funny? The curly headed dude, like, you know, the two guys that are making fun of the dude that hired the hooker.
Yeah.
The curly headed dude is the bad friend from Project X.
Oh, is he really?
Which I think is even like a bigger, funnier little tiny bit that if you weren't paying attention, you wouldn't forget that. Like,
that's pretty funny.
So that kid's only been in like 4 movies.
Yeah.
That's one of them. Like, but that's what he's remembered from is Project X. His name's Costa.
I
He
see.
just plays like a complete shitbag. Like, it's hilarious. He's the best part of the movie, honestly. But yeah, the gag reel was really good, and you could tell they had a lot of fun making it. Like,
I might pick this one up. Like,
I was surprised I didn't own it. I had to rent it. Like,
did you really?
I was really surprised. I looked through my shit like 3 times. I was like, how do I not own this fucking movie?
especially your chaos.
I know, bro. I was just thinking about that. Like, I've got to do something.
You do.
It's getting to the point where, like, I'm starting to buy shit over again. Like, what am I doing? Shit I swore I had, I don't have. Like, I'm
I've
losing
been
my
there.
fucking mind, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna open gifts, but you didn't bring me
In
anything.
true par fashion, I completely fucking forgot. So,
But I got yours. But it's I know it's something you have.
mhm.
I mean, you can tell it's a fucking movie. It's not like rocket science.
But it's an upgrade.
But I know you don't. Yeah, I know you have it,
Right.
but you don't have this one.
Oh, God.
So
You didn't get me Sucker Punch, did you?
yeah,
Oh, Jesus.
special edition Director's cut.
Steelbook, 4K. It's the best one they make, man.
Right.
And then you offer the Blu-ray that I gave you. If you want to trade, it's fine.
Yeah, right.
Did you buy this for you? I bought it for me. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, Greg. Thanks, man. Thanks for understanding.
Yeah. So this movie is, I'll probably get it and watch it, but it won't be on like a Christmas rotation. It'll be one of those movies that I just pop in and just want to laugh at.
I think it will. It'll make it into mine. We were talking about beforehand. I think it'll make it into mine, but it'll be like a early in December.
Yeah.
Like, the 5th, 4th
well,
type of shit.
I should have put this one on my list. Just Friends. I told you that's my kickoff Christmas movie.
I talked about that with somebody else after we did, and they agreed. They were like, you know what, the fuck, that does take place at Christmas, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
it's not a Christmas movie, but it takes place during Christmas, and I love that fucking movie. So I always kick off Christmas with Just Friends.
Yeah, see, that's one of these. Like, I would start at like December 3rd, 4th.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
just to get in the mood.
Exactly. Start getting the tingle.
Yeah.
And then, you get, as the month.
You know what? That's a good idea. This probably will be like another kicker. Like, I'll do Just Friends and then this one, and then I'll be in the Christmas spirit.
Yeah. It's like the more December gets in is like where I pick up steam on the Christmas part of it.
Yeah.
The Christmassy era of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
still need to watch Home Alone 2. I haven't watched it yet.
We already did.
I'm slacking this year.
Like Home Alone and Home Alone 2 are like the kickoff.
Yeah.
That and Die Hard, like I start those around the 10th, 11th, and then just keep going.
Yeah.
Christmas Vacation is one of my all-time favorites. At Christmas, it was really hard for me not to pick it, but I could tell you didn't want to talk about that.
I mean, we could have.
I know, but like I'd rather have had something that, like, this was a great episode just because of the fact that it was fresh to both of us. It's not something we've both seen 100 times. Like Jingle All the Way, like as much as I love that movie, like watching it and talking about it, it's kind of like, I don't know. I feel like it took some of it away from it. Like when I was explaining why I loved it instead of just loving it.
Right.
But I thought we had a great conversation about Night Before and this one. And
I was talking to the wife, like next year around Christmas. You know what I want to do?
You want to do the Christmas horror ones, right?
I want to do Christmas horror movies.
Yeah.
Krampus, Black Christmas.
Jack Frost. We got to do Jack
Frost. And then we'll have to get one more to throw in there.
Black Christmas. Everybody says Black Christmas.
That's what I just said.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, Black Christmas.
I thought you said Krampus.
Both of them.
Oh.
I said Krampus and then Black Christmas.
Oh, well, I heard Black Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's got to be 100 of them.
Oh, there's a bunch.
We got to find one where Santa's like a killer. Like he's the killer, you know what I mean?
Any recommendations, throw them in the comments on YouTube.
For sure. Dude, we got plenty of people out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know y'all could hook us up with some recs.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll remember next year because it is a year away.
Nah, I think we'll have a whole month of these by the time. So.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I'm saying remember that we're going to do horror Christmas movies.
Yeah, Christmas horror. Yeah. And it'll be a cool little twist too.
Yeah.
So are we going to do like lighthearted comedies for Halloween next year?
I didn't. No, I don't want to do that anymore. Christmas is fine, but no more Halloween.
Oh, we're not doing we're not doing the horror movies?
I mean, I'll probably do horror movies, but I don't want to make like a whole month of it. Right. Like my picks.
So you don't want to do any more month of McCarthy's?
No, fuck you. But speaking of, the doctor at the end of Office Christmas Party,
it's the guy.
It's Melissa McCarthy's fucking husband. I was like, I can't get away from this.
Does he direct this movie?
No,
I always thought he directs them if he's in them, man.
Yeah,
like, that's what.
That's usually the case, but not with this.
It's like inner contract. Like if my old man can't be in it, I don't want to do it.
Yeah,
I don't want to do it. You have to be big.
That's what it feels like.
Put him in there. I wish I would hope my wife loves me that much. Just like, yeah, you gotta feed my husband too. I gotta bring him to set with me anyways.
Yeah,
might as well put him to work.
Right.
But,
it could be a grip.
I had a great time on this one. I enjoyed watching it again. I think I liked it more this time than I did the first time.
I liked it. It was fun. Made me laugh constantly.
I'm going 7-9.
7-9.
Yeah.
It's a recommend. It's like I have to have two scales.
Yeah.
Is it a recommended Christmas movie? Absolutely not. Is it a recommended comedy? Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
it does, man. Like there's 4 or 5 times that I'm fucking one more line that I forgot. I love this part, dude. When they pull up to the fucking drug dealer pimp club.
Yeah.
This huge bodyguard is beating the fucking shit out of him.
I think he kills him.
And they're all watching, and they're a bunch of fucking tech square motherfuckers. And Jason Bateman's like, well, maybe he deserves it. And they came again and says, I filed a HR. I filed a sexual harassment claim on myself. And he's like, well, that doesn't sound that bad. She's like, and if you don't fuck me right here, right now, I'll ruin your goddamn life. He's like, that's harassment.
That's why he quit.
Fucking gold, dude. Like, even thinking back on it, like, I'm just fucking dying laughing. Like,
It is fucking hilarious.
the whole movie is just full of them.
It's just full of one-liners
It
over and over.
really is, man. Like, I felt like I said, it felt like everybody had a great time, and they just fucking knocked it out of the park as far as comedies go. So I'm glad we ended the month with this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving myself a little pat because I think this is the best choice I could have made.
Yeah, I think so too. We had fun.
And this is our last episode of the year, isn't it?
Yep. Goodbye 2021, because we won't do another one until 2022.
That's right, because we'll be working.
Yeah, we're going to take a hiatus after this one.
Yeah, and I'll be out of the state.
Yeah.
But 2022, man, I'm excited, bro. We got big things coming.
Mm-hmm.
Not just for this podcast, but I'm excited in life in general, you know?
Yeah.
I enjoy doing this with you, bro. And I think we're on the cusp of something great here.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm excited about?
What's up?
Is this haul that's sitting in my lap.
Oh, yeah. You've been wanting to talk about that.
Yeah, I had a credit on my Best Buy card. So I was like, and the wife was like, you want to just go like get a bunch of movies? I was like, yes, I do.
Fucking got a pulse, yeah.
Yeah. So I went to Best Buy and I just picked up a handful of movies. And if you follow us on Instagram, you probably saw them already. Minus one. But
or TikTok.
Or
Shout
TikTok.
out to TikTok.
Right. I knew you'd appreciate that, putting it on TikTok.
I did, man. I was like, thank you, Greg. Like,
Yeah.
That's what's up, too. I know it's not your thing.
It's not my thing. It makes me uncomfortable, but I don't know. But I do it for everyone. So, movies I picked up.
You got some bangers.
Clockwork Orange came out with a 50-year anniversary 4K Ultra HD. And I've been wanting this thing so bad. And I finally had the excuse to buy it. So I'm excited about this one.
That's so surprised they don't have a steelbook for.
They do, but I missed out on the steelbook. They had a steelbook release for it, but it's gone.
Oh, like that's like you can't ever get them again?
I mean, you can probably buy it on the second-hand market, and they marked up the price by like 100%.
$145.
Right.
Yeah, fuck
but
that.
I'll just get the 4K. I'm fine with this one. I couldn't not get this one because I enjoyed it so much.
I loved it.
The new Suicide Squad. Nom nom. I got it on 4K. You know what's funny is I was gonna get it on Blu-ray because it was a $5 difference, and I'm like, fucking just get it on 4K. It'll look better.
I'm gonna get it.
Yeah. So
I'm getting that and the new Ghostbusters. I fucking loved it.
I heard it was meh.
It's nostalgic as fuck.
That's what I heard. It's like it's just nostalgia all over.
If you loved Ghostbusters as a kid, it's just what you want.
Yeah.
If you just like it, like it's okay. Like probably nothing to write home about.
I guess it depends on what kind of fan you are.
Yeah, but for me, fanboy status, like yes, give me 5 more of them. For real.
Have you heard of this one? Dementia 13?
I have not. That was the only one I was like, huh?
This is Francis Ford Coppola's first movie. And Vestron did a release of it. You actually have Wraith, and you need to watch it and give it back.
Oh, I have it.
I don't want you to lose it.
I won't lose it.
Because I like these
It's not even with my movies.
Good. Because I like these Vestron releases, and people keep talking about this one, so I decided to pick it up, and I'm going to check it out. I haven't seen it before. Dementia 13.
His move, you know what I'm talking about? His filmography is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's not big. It's just
it's not
weird.
huge, but it's like
it's got some controversy in it. It's got some great, some bad.
Yeah.
Like it's just all of it.
I mean, he made like some of the greatest movies of all time. The Godfather, Apocalypse Now, like
Godfather 2.
Yeah.
Another Godfather. The best kills of a Godfather movie.
Yeah, he was one of the best directors.
I like Apocalypse Now.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't. But
it's so gorgeous. It's such a beautifully shot movie. I have the I have one of the special editions, and I just can't get over how beautiful of a movie it is.
I know there's like a million of them.
That dude is. I know they just came out with a new one, and I
have 2 of them.
Yeah.
And then I saw another one and I almost got it, but I was like,
yeah, they just came out with a 4K steelbook, and I'm just like, I want it, but I have it already.
Well, the one I saw was it made it look like a dossier from like the government.
Oh yeah,
but I didn't get it.
Oh, that sucks.
It looked a little like it had been fucked up a little bit.
Yeah.
But the other one I showed you, it's pretty cool. It'll get by.
Yeah, I love that movie.
It's not one of those movies you watch a lot, anyways.
So yeah, I want to check out his first movie.
So what else you got? I see you got some steelbooks.
So I've been on a steelbook kick lately. I've been buying up steelbooks, especially since they're coming out with 4K editions. This movie, I love this movie. I saw it when it came out in theaters and everything, and I just fell in love with this movie as soon as I seen it. But they finally did a 4K release, steelbook, Saw, unrated.
That's the first?
It's the first one.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That's good shit.
I love this movie. I adore this movie. This is what got me into the whole, like, psychological thriller genres.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, the first Saw
and a
was
steelbook goes hard as fuck.
groundbreaking.
Right.
And then when you hear what it was made on, it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, talented people really working on this movie. But yeah.
That is cool shit, though.
Look at the back. That bitch goes so hard.
Oh, dude.
And then this one I kept seeing. I wasn't sure if I wanted to get it because I already own it, but I just couldn't pass this one up. It's Leon the Professional steelbook.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Look at that cover.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I was like, it even has a little plant in the corner.
I love that fucking movie.
I do, too.
So good.
It's only a Blu-ray, but this fucking steelbook is gorgeous.
Yeah, I would have bought it just for the fucking case, dude.
Right.
That's an art piece right there you got.
Yeah, so I got Leon the Professional. I only have it on DVD, so it's still an upgrade.
When I saw that on their TikTok, I was like, oh, I'm jealous now. I want that fucking thing.
I got this one today because we went to Target, and I go to the movies because sometimes they have some good stuff, and I was like, why not? It's a steelbook. Planes, trains, and automobiles.
I didn't even know they made that in a steelbook. That's awesome.
I think it just came out not too long ago.
That's crazy. I bought that like a month ago.
Did you really?
Yeah. Not steelbook, obviously.
But. Yeah. But yeah, I loved the steelbook, and I'm like, I don't have it yet, so.
Bro, it hurt my soul, dude. I walked into the Dollar Tree the other day. I ended up buying like 5 movies.
No, apparently they do come out with some good ones there.
I don't want to say about good. I did see one movie there that I know is good because we've seen it and reviewed it. Shout out to Harsh Times.
Yeah.
Hurt my heart that they had it unopened, sealed, bro, for $1.
Yeah.
I was just like, y'all bastards. Like, respect this fucking movie.
And there's some movies that you love, but they just didn't get the love that other people that it deserves.
Yeah, I get
so
that.
People can appreciate it.
But I got that, and I got a couple of. I didn't get Harsh Times. I already own Harsh Times. So you gave it to me.
Yeah.
But
because I accidentally bought 2 copies.
Like I got the second Zoolander, not because I liked it, but I have the first one, so it's like, why not get the second one, right?
Right.
Because I'm big about that. I hate having unfinished collections, except with Rocky. I refuse to own Rocky 5.
Why?
Because it's so fucking stupid, bro. They fight in an alleyway. It's not even a real boxing movie, like, in my mind. It's the worst Rocky there is, in my opinion. And then I don't have Rocky 2 because I feel like it's just Rocky 1 again. Except he wins. Instead of getting the moral victory like he did in the first one, he gets the actual win in this one.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite is definitely 3 because he fights fucking Mr. T.
Yeah.
And then 4 with Dolph Lundgren, obviously. And
yeah, I've always enjoyed.
I like the newest one where he's like 80. I like that one. Call me crazy. No. Oops, sorry, the one where he's 70.
Oh, okay.
Rocky Balboa.
Oh, I
the
see.
last one he actually fought in.
Right.
Yeah, that one.
I liked Creed.
I like Creed too. But I mean, he's not really doing a lot in them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, he's kind of like the Yoda at that point. But
yeah,
but yeah, just something about Rocky 5 I hated so much.
That's funny.
I won't know.
That makes sense though. It's not a real fight.
Well, I mean, he beats the shit out of Tommy Morrison, who plays a guy named Tommy Gunn in the movie, which is hilarious. But it's kind of sad because the dude ended up like getting addicted to steroids. He became the heavyweight champ for like a little bit. And then he got his ass beat again. And then found out that he was using steroids real bad. And then he ended up getting AIDS. And like he died. It was just kind of tragic. Like, and then like you see him in that movie. He's like 22 and like in the best shape of his life.
Yeah.
And so it's like you see him and he can't act worth the fuck. So you feel bad because you're like, oh, this guy sucks. But then it's like, oh, he's dead. So you feel bad. Like, you know what I mean? It's just
a guilt trip of a movie.
Bad vibe. And then they have the guy that's literally like just they're making fun of Don King. And
well, fuck Don King.
No, I mean fuck Don King. But like, you know, I don't know. It's just like it's one of those movies. Like when I watch it, I'm just kind of like, eh.
There's no good vibes.
It's a cringe. It's a cringe watch.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. And then the kid that they use like to play his son like was never used in anything else ever again. I don't know. But yeah, shitty Rocky movies aside, man, it's been a good year. We've had some bangers, a lot of growth. I'm proud of where this podcast has came this year.
Yeah, same
I'm
here.
excited about where it's going next year.
Yeah. Next year we're lifting the never seen ban, and we're just going to talk about whatever we want to talk about, whether we've seen it or not.
And, you know, I would love to start getting some more interaction with our supporters. You know, I don't like to say fans because we ain't famous, but like, you know, our friends and, you know, family and supporters, people that do enjoy these episodes. We'd love to start getting more feedback from y'all. You know, what you do like, what you don't like, maybe movie suggestions, you know, stuff that me and Greg haven't seen. It's hard because we've seen a lot between the two of us. I feel like our movie catalog is pretty impressive.
Yeah, but there's still so much we haven't seen.
And that's why I said, like, that's why I like people to toss out. So
yeah,
next year, hopefully.
There's a few people that are excited about some of the movies that I got lined up, like Neon Demon.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about that movie.
Well, that's what's great about it.
Yeah. I already have my 3 movies set up for the first of the year.
Well, since this year ended on me, first of the year is you, right?
Yep. I got Whiplash, Black Swan, and then Neon Demon.
Whiplash, the one with Miles Turner?
Yep.
Teller.
With the drummer.
Right. Yeah, I was excited to see that.
Oh, speaking of, I didn't blow my whole budget. I had to order a couple of movies. I ordered a steelbook of Whiplash, but I also ordered Nick Cage's new movie. It's a steelbook.
Dude, is it the one where he's playing Nick Cage?
No.
So I just saw a preview for that. And I was like, I gotta send this to fucking Greg. Like,
no,
see this.
I heard somebody was telling me about that, but no, it's not that
Dude,
one.
Chad Michael Murray plays the fucking villain. Like, I'm like, we gotta see this.
No, it's the one where he has like the thing tied device around his neck, and he has to like get somebody before.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I got the steelbook of that one coming, so I'm probably gonna do a Nick Cage trilogy of his new movies, which you're gonna hate me, but
fuck it,
because I have Pig, I have that one, and then we'll probably do that one you're just talking about where he plays himself. Yeah,
and I would love to watch.
Yeah,
it looks crazy. I was trying to think of what my favorite movie I saw this year was. And I know
like from the podcast or just in general?
Like all out. Like that's just my favorite movie, period.
Right.
That I saw this year. And I kind of realized that like through the year, like kind of like whatever the big one was after that kind of took the place of the other one. Like first was Suicide Squad. You know that.
Of course.
I loved it.
Oh, I was going to say one, and then I'm like, oh, duh, it wasn't that. It was something else of mine.
And then I saw Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Which I actually, I ain't going to lie. I had a couple letdowns this year, too, because Kong vs. Godzilla didn't impress me.
I was going to buy that one at Blockbuster, but then I'm like, because they had the steelbook.
Better.
Yeah.
But I thought Godzilla 2 was a way better movie.
Yeah, Godzilla vs. Monsters is amazing, and I love that movie.
King of Monsters, yeah.
King of Monsters, yeah.
Way better. And I like Kong Skull Island. I just like,
it's okay.
I just felt like this one just didn't hit right.
Well, I was telling the wife, like, I just don't think I'm a King Kong fan. Like, I'm a huge Godzilla fan. I'm not a huge fan of Godzilla, or King Kong, rather.
I mean, Godzilla's just a badass, dude.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Like, it's a fucking T-Rex that breathes fire. Like,
watching King Kong always makes me think of the movie Congo.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that one?
I've heard stories. I never sat down and watched it, but all the apes that like eat people. Yeah.
Because it's like real fucking gorillas in the Congo that do that.
Yeah.
It's insane. It makes me like I haven't seen it. I'm gonna have to buy it.
I've seen parts of it, and it just like it's too much for me.
I'm gonna buy it
Because fucking gorillas and
Even
monkeys
Tim Curry's in it.
are so strong that they just can rip your arm off with no
Oh, and you see that shit too.
hesitation.
Dude just yanks a gorilla, just yanks.
Yeah,
his fucking
like
arm
you're a
off.
toothpick.
Yeah,
It's just like
nothing. Made me never want to go to Africa.
Right.
It's like how bad, like the movie.
Yeah. So I've seen things, and I'll watch it again, or I'll watch it, but
Yeah, if I can ever find it, because it's one of those that's like a grail for me to find in the wild. If I find it, I'm gonna buy it.
I wish I had that because I just go online and buy everything. Like
I hate that because I feel like I'm cheating. Like I don't know, like that's part of what keeps me going on this shit is like
it's finding things.
Right.
Yeah, I can just go like buy things online, but you're finding them.
Yeah, I mean I could do it too. Like I said, I guess that's the thrill of it for me. It's just the hunt.
Mine is
finding sweet buttered biscuit hats for $1.
Mine is I like to find things that you don't come across and getting a good price for it, not like overpaying for it.
Yeah, me too.
Like that Parasite Steelbook that I have that has the black and white version. I didn't pay that much for it. I paid probably $40 for it, which isn't that much.
I got a really good deal on your steelbook.
Yeah? You got me a Steelbook?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You don't remember?
Oh, the Gambler. I thought you were talking about the one, like, I thought you bought me something for Christmas.
No, I was saying, yeah, that was the one I was talking about. The Gambler.
Oh, right.
I got a really good deal on that one.
I love that movie.
I do too.
I think about it often.
I need to watch it again.
Yeah.
Not just because we did it again, but it just feels like it.
Yeah. So what was your favorite movie? You brought it up and you didn't say it.
Well, it's Spider-Man. This is my favorite movie of the year.
Really?
Yeah,
It was that good?
It was that good to me.
You don't think it's just because you just saw it?
Nah. That's all I've been thinking about.
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man No Way Home.
I know you came in here and you're like, you need to watch Spider-Man just so we can talk about it.
Like, I don't have anybody to talk about it with. Like, nobody's seen it. Steve-O went to the fucking fight, so he didn't see it, so I ain't gonna have nobody to talk to about it at work tomorrow.
So you're just shaking with fucking...
There's like one little kid, there's like one younger guy that at work that's into that shit.
Yeah.
And if he works, but I don't think he does. I don't think he worked this weekend. So.
Mine? What do you think my favorite movie was?
Probably Dune.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still want to see Dune.
I was going to say Neon Demon because that's one of the movies that stuck with me. But then I'm like, oh yeah, I saw Dune. Dune is my favorite movie this year. It's amazing. It's perfect. And I can't wait for part 2.
I really enjoyed House of Gucci.
I have this steelbook coming of Dune.
Oh.
So.
Oh yeah, dude. You definitely got to let me borrow that.
I'll let you borrow. It's a steelbook, so be careful with
HBO Max, it'll have it come back out. I'll watch it again.
But yeah, you need to watch Dune.
I loved House of Gucci. I thought it was great.
I don't know what that is.
It's the one with Lady Gaga and Jared Leto and Pacino. It's about the Gucci family.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, it's good, dude.
Yeah.
Ripley Scott did it. It's really good.
I see.
Ghostbusters 3 was fantastic. A lot of nostalgia this year, man.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of feel goods, man.
Oh, that's
Shang-Chi was good.
That's what Hollywood's going for is things you know and things you loved as a kid.
Oh, Venom fucking 2, bro.
I heard it wasn't great.
I loved it. I wanted more. It should have been longer. I should have been longer, dude. I even liked Eternals. You know, it was a little long, but it was good. Let's put it this way. I didn't see a lot of bad movies this year. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't see anything that I was just like, that sucked.
Yeah. Cruella?
I didn't watch it.
I didn't either.
My wife wants to see it. I've heard good things about it.
I saw some good releases at Target. I was like, I should get it just because it's so, like, beautiful. But did you see Free Guy?
I did. I enjoyed that too.
Yeah,
like I said, I didn't see any bad movies this year.
Yeah, that's true.
I
mean, Mortal Kombat was kind of a disappointment to a lot of people.
That was, yeah.
I liked it, but I understand why people don't like it.
It was a cool movie
to
watch. You know what I mean? I can appreciate it for what it is, but you know,
they got me.
It's the best Mortal Kombat movie they've ever made. Like I said that when we talked about it, but even nostalgia wise, like the original, yeah, maybe you could say that one. but
it's amazing. I love it. That's still my favorite, even though I like the new one. The original Mortal Kombat movie cannot be touched. We're running kind of long. We're at an hour 30.
All right. We'll wrap it up. But I was going to say the last movie that did disappoint me, though, that I'll bring up was Many Saints of Newark. And you know how much I love The Sopranos.
The amount of disappointment from you made me not want to watch it.
Right. Like I said, if you're a diehard Sopranos fan, it's worth a watch. But
like, I could watch it and probably be okay because I just watched Sopranos, so it's like fresh.
Right.
But
you're not going to walk away from it being like, man, I'm glad they did that.
Yeah, exactly.
We needed that.
Right.
You know, that closure.
Mm-hmm.
No. But yeah. So, yeah, that's all I got. I just had to say that.
Well, it was a good year, 2021. But 2022 is a new year, new movies, new arguments.
Can't wait.
Till then, guys.
Later, y'all.